أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome, dear students. Alhamdulillah, today we are starting a very first class on the I'rab, the grammatical analysis explanation of Tabir al-Qurani. I have tried my best to make the lessons as simple and easy as possible. I have done the Arab in the simplest way, and there might still be small mistakes. So if you notice anything, please feel free to point it out. We are all learning together, and I am also a student of this book, so I might make errors too. So sometimes I'm only going to upload the Arab notes or the files instead of the full video, and I'll mention that in the class when it happens. So let's begin this journey of understanding the Quran's language and beauty together, step by step, because Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, um, this class is just meant to be a learning journey for all of us, step by step together, inshallah. So let's start, inshallah. As we know about the book that it started with um, this ayah from Surah Al-Isra, قُلْ لَئِنِ اجْتَمَعَتِ الْإِنسُ وَالْجِنُّ عَلَىٰ أَن يَأْتُوا بِمِثْلِ هَٰذَا الْقُرْآنِ لَا يَأْتُونَ بِمِثْلِهِ وَلَوْ كَانَ بَعْضُهُمْ لِبَعْضٍ زَهِيرًا. Also, one thing I'll mention that whenever there's a reference from the Quran, I'm not going to do the era for that one because the era for that particular ayah or that particular sentence will be available in any Arab app or in the book. So you can go and check the Arab if you are interested in the Arab of the Quran. So inshallah, we will directly start with the Arab now. We are not doing the Arab for the Taqdeem, but we are starting with chapter 1, page number 1. That is in the book, it is page number 11. So it is لا خلاف بين أهل العلم أن التعبير القرآني تعبير فريد في علوه وسموه. So there is no disagreement among the scholars that Quranic expression, التعبير القرآنية, is unique in its elevation, in its loftiness, and it is the highest and the noblest of the speech. So this is لا خلاف بين أهل العلم أن التعبير القرآني تعبير فريد في علوه وسموه. So here we can see this la is la nafi allegiance because this ism of la is the state of nasab, and we can see the fatha here. So la khilafa, la is la nafi allegiance, and khilafa is its ism of la and its mansub bil fatha. Then we have La khilafa baina, between, so among, it is, we know that this is the special mudaf, baina is a special mudaf, and this is the zarf, and it's a makan, mansub, it's mabni al-fath, and we have this we can take it as mutalik to be a hidden cover of the law because we have the this whole thing inshallah when we'll do the whole paragraph this line you'll get to know that how we have the mazuf cover here. So with baina and ahli ilm, this is our mudaf mudaf ilayh. We know that a word to be mudaf, it should be without tanween and it shouldn't have al. So is ahli is our mudaf ilay, and also it is the mudaf ilay to this baina because this is a special mudaf, this is zarf, so it makes the next word this the next ism into its mudaf ilay. So mudaf ilay, and then we have again idafa construction here. Ahl al ilm here again. It is mudaf ilay majrur bil kasra. So Ilm is also mudaf ilayh majroor bil kasra. Then we have Anna. This Anna Tabir al Quraniya. We know that for Isim Anna is always mansoob. Then we have this, it's Mawsoof Sifa construction here, a Tabir al Quraniya. All the properties match, so this is Mawsoof Sifa. So we have Anna Tabir al Qurani, we have Harf Tawkid wa Nasab, and we have then Isim of Anna and the Naat. Then we have Tabirun Faridun, that is the khabar, and we have this Mawsuf Sifa, this fragment here. So it is our khabar. We have fi uluvihi wa sumuvihi, and this is our jar wa majrur, and it is mutalik bil khabar. We know that jar majrur can be mutalik to the fail when it is jumla failure, and also is mutalik to jumla ismiya. So here we have this jumla ismiya, so it is mutalik bil khabar. So wasmuvihi is matuf ala uluvihi because it is connected with harf of verbs. So we have this whole structure. La khilafa bayna ahl al-ilmi ism of la. And then we have this whole sentence. We have the anna here. So that is why we have isim of anna and we have the khabar of anna. So that is why because this is our we have this you can say the fragment, this shibu jumla. So it is because the khabar is not present here, so it is we can say mutalik to the hidden khabar. So we know that the shibu jumla, we know these are the phrases that either they will be jar majroor or with the those special mudaf that we have learned. So this is because this is zarf. All the zarf makes the mudaf lay construction. So we have this shibu jumla mutalik to the mahzuf khabar. So Alhamdulillah, this is La Khilafa Baina Ahl al-Ilmi an Tabir al-Qur'aniya Tabirun Faridun fi uluwihi wa sumuwihi. Then we have أنه على كلام وأرفعه. So what is حرف رفض? أنه is حرف توكيد والنصب, and who is we can take it as the Mirshan as well, and it is اسم of أن في محل نصب. It has a dhamma, but we know that it is in the place of the nasab in the place of the isim of anna. So that is why it is fi mahalli nasab. So isim anna fi mahalli nasab. Then ala kalamin, we have ala kalamin, kalamin. We have this the mudaf mudaf ilayh. Again, we have this ala is also ala kalamin. This ala is also the khabar of anna. So here then we have harf of atf, and then we have the matuf, this arfahu to ala kalamin, and it is marfu bid dhamma, and this ha is again it's mudafili because we know that any pronoun attached to an isim makes an idafa construction. So this is mudafili, and we have this whole construction as the khabar of anna. So we have annahu ala kalamin wa arfahu. So it is that وَأَنَّهُ عَلَى كَلَامٍ وَأَرْفَعُهُ, and it is the highest and the noblest of the speech. وأنه بهر العرب فلم يستطيعوا مدانعته والإتيان بمثله. So we have this وأنه بهر العرب. So it just amazed, it just dazzled the Arabs. So وأنه is an حرفين نصب وتوكيد, and it has its اسم now, and بهر is فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح وفاعل ضمير مستتر تقديره هو, and that is the Tabir al-Qurani, or we can also take it as the Quran itself. So this is وَأَنَّهُ بَحْرَ الْأَرَبَ. بَحْرَ الْأَرَبَ, it is maful bihi because it is a direct object of فعل ماضي. So it is maful bihi mansoob. We have وَأَنَّهُ بَحْرَ الْأَرَبَ. This is file, and it's maful bihi. Then we have فَلَمْ يَسْتَطِيعُوا. We know about the fa. This is fa atifa, and lam is a harfi nafi wa jazm wa qalb because it makes this statement negative. It also makes the failure mudare majzoom, and also it changes the tense because it makes it like we have the failure mudare, but because of the lam, it will be changed into the past tense. So that is why kal means to turn. It turns or it changes its state. So we have falam yastatiyu. Yastati is failure mudare majzoom bilam wa alamat jazmihi hasfin noon, as we know that because it is amongst the afal al-khamsa, and this wal jama is al-fa'il, and this is alif al-farika. We know about this because it is here to separate that or to differentiate between the waw that is whether it is from the root or it is from the verb itself. So we have this وأنه بهر العرب فلم يستطيع مداناته والإتيان مداناته مفعول به أول this is مفعول because it is translating as so that they could not match it or bring forth anything وإتيانا atayati wa ityana bimithlihi bring forth anything like that like despite being challenged they were challenged like ودانته وإتيانا بمثله مع أنه تحداهم أكثر من مرة. So even though they were challenged, but they were not able to match anything with it or bring forth anything like it. So we have this mudanatahu maful bihi awal mansub walha it's mudaf ilayhi because we know that for ism with the attached damir muttasil we have the idafa construction. So we have then well ityan is al matuf and it's mansub because it matches the إعراب for its معطوف ليه. We have بمثله جار ومجرور and it's متعلق بالفعل because we have the فعل and now يستطيع. So when we have the jar majroor fragment the shibu jumla, so it will be متعلق to the فعل if it is for jumla failure. So مداناته we just if you're going to take this word, it is made up of two parts and is the mazhar for dana. Like its root letters are dal, noon, and wow. And we have this. Uh, this is like you can say it is uh, the mazhar, and it is as mentioned that the root letters are dal, noon, and wow, meaning like something to be near, something close or approach. Like it is from dunya. We know that also for dunya, we know that something close, something near. So meaning to be near, close, or like approach, like and it is mudanatahu. It is from um, the family, I think it is from Jahada Yujahadu and then Mujahadatan so Mudanatahu. So it is Dana Yudani. It is to try to match or to approach or come close to someone in level or like equality, like quality, you can say. So, as mentioned, that it is when like Quranic expression was so unique, like it's so unique that its elevation and its loftiness is so high that it is like the highest of the noblest of the speech. And like Arabs were so dazzled and amazed by its text that they could not match it. Falam yasati'u tahu, like they tried to come near it, like attempting to equal it or matching it in like you can say in excellence. So here like who is actually in the end is like referring to the Quran or the tabir of the Quran. So like so mudanatahu is matching it like coming close to it. So this is وأنه بهر العرب فلم يستطيع مدانته والإتيان بمثله. Then we have مع أنه تحداهم أكثر من مرة. So like despite being challenged many times, like مع here can we know that it is the verb, but here we can take it as it's like there was a hal, there was a condition, like despite being like what was the condition? Like they have been challenged and they were dazzled. They couldn't match it. Like despite being challenged many times. So uh, there being we can say that there was a hal that is mahzuf, and that because this ma'a will be its shibhu jumla, and that is why we are going to take it the mutalik for that hal. Like in what condition the Arabs were like desert. So مع أنه تحداهم أن كسر أكثر من مرة. So أنه here is a half of nasab, and ha is its ism. تحداهم again we have this فعل ماضي, and whom is مفعول به. Then we have this, we can take it as like despite being challenged, they were challenged how many times? أكثر من مرة. So many times. So we can take it as مفعول به ثاني, and this is مفعول به أول. تحدى is again there is a lot of surf inside this word, and inshallah I'll try to do a session on this the surf of this word تحدى. So for now, this is فعل ماضي, and we have the مفعول به أول هم, and we have أكثر مفعول به ثاني منصوب, and this is also مضاف أكثر من مرة. So أكثر many times. How many times? Many times. Many of the times. So من مرة جار ومجرور, and it is مضاف إليه. So this is مع أنه تحداهم أكثر من مرة. من مرة is جار ومجرور, and we have أكثر is مضاف, and this will be a مضاف إليه. Then we have لقد the next paragraph لقد تحدى الله تحدى القرآن العرب ثم جميع الخلق بأن يأتوا بمثله. لقد is we know that this is lam موطأة, and this is also this is for qasam, and qad is harf tahqiq. Then we have tahadda al-Quran. Tahadda is a fa'il madi, and Quranu, this is a fa'il marfu, because we have this outside door Quranu. Then we have araba is a maf'ul bihi, and then we have summa jami'a, and it is a atf. Summa is a atf, and jamia is a matuf, and that is Mansoor, and this is Matuf to Arab. First, it challenged the Quran challenged the Arab, then the whole of the creation. So it is Matuf to and to Arab. بِأَيَّاتُ بِمِثْلِهِ, we have this بِأَيَّاتُ, its ba is harfajar, and we have this Iyatu, we know about Masdariya, and this is a Masdar Muawwal, and we have Yatu. This is فعل مضارع منصوب بأن وعلامة نصبه حذف النون. We know that this is from أفعال الخمسة, and we have the dropping of the noon because we have this an that makes it this nasab. So we have call jama here, and this is our file. بمثله is our Java majroor again. So this is the simplest إعراب for لقد تحدى القرآن العرب ثم جميع الخلق بأن يأتوا بمثله. So I hope that the إعراب they are in the in the simplest of their form. So let's continue now. ثم أخبر أنهم لن يأتوا بمثله ولو كان بعضهم لبعض زهيرا. ثم is again a حرف of عطف. أخبر is a فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح. And then we have أنهم أنهم لن يأتوا. أنهم is again أن is a half of nasab, and hum is is. Then again لن يأتوا is again the same Arab like أن يأتوا, like learn is half nafi and nasab, and it will make the فعل مضارع into its mansoob form. So yatu will be فعل مضارع منصوب بلا وعلامة نصبه حذف النون, and because لأنه من الأفعال الخمسة. So it is لياتو. Then we have بمثله is jar ومجرور, and it is mm, then we have ولو. Now this is حرف شرط, and it is غير جازم. Then we have kana. It is فعل ماضي ناقص. We know that it is فعل ماضي ناقص, so we have the ism of kana. So بعضهم is اسم kana, because ism of kana is always مرفوع. So اسم kana بعض is مرفوع. اسم kana مرفوع وهم is ضمير متصل في محل جر, and it is مضاف إليه, because بعض is our special mudaf. So this is mudaf mudaf lika section, and this is whole is ism of Ghana, and then we have libadin is jar majur, and it is a khabar of Ghana. And Zahira is you can take it as its hal, that mansoob, because it is styling the hal, like the we know that it is uh, like they even if they are supporting one another, in what condition, like low kana badhum libadin zahira, like they cannot bring anything like that, even if they are going to help each other, or they are going to support each other. So in what condition even they are not able to bring like of it. So that condition is like they are supporting each other. So that is why the zahira will be taken as the hal of badhum libadin. So it is ثم أخبر أنهم لن يأتوا بمثله ولو كان بعضهم لبعض زهيرا. So this is, and like the Quran challenged the Arabs, and then all of the creation to produce something like it. Then it just informed, or we can it informed them that they would never be able to do so, even if they supported one another. So this is Zahira. Then we have فقد تحداهم أول بأن يأتوا بأشر سور مثله إن كانوا يرون أنه مفترى. So here then it says that then it informed them that they would never be able to do so. So even if they supported one another, at first it challenged them. فقد تحداهم, at first they it challenged them, and بأن يأتوا challenge them to bring like Ashari Suwari Mislihi, 10 surahs like it, if they claimed it was in Kana Yarona, Annahu Muftara, if they claimed it that it is fabricated, like then we have the Quranic verse from Surah Hud, and I'm not going to do the era for mm, that ayah. So we have this sentence, فَقَدْ هَدَّاهُمْ till muftara. So let's see the era for this. فَقَدْ is this is al-harf of atf, and this is harf tahqiq. Tahadda, again, I told you that this verb needs deep observation. So inshallah, we'll have the serve for this word, inshallah, in the next class or some other day. Then we have this whom is we have this maful bihi for this. So this is file and maful bihi. Awwala is a reserved zaman, because it is telling us about the time. Bi'ayyatu, that bi'ay is, again, this is harf of jar, and this is jar wa majroor. Ayyatu, yatu is file mudari mansoob, because of this an, and it is making it mansoob. The ashri suwarin, we have this Mosuf Sifa, but it is because of this ba, it is in the state of jar. So we have this Ashari Suwarin Mosuf Sifa. Mislihi is also again the Sifa for the Ashari Suwarin. So we have then إن كانوا يرون أنه مفترى. إن الشرطية إن كانوا is a فعل ماضي ناقص في محل جزم it is because of this فعل شرط. So it is because in the place of this after this, so it will be taken as this فعل شرط will be taken as the jazm because it is majzoom because of this in shartiya. So we have this wal jama. It is the ism of kana, and it will be marfu because we know that the ism of kana is marfu. We have now yarona. Yarona is fairly mudare marfu because we have the presence of the noon. So bisabuddin noon, and it will be this jumla failure will be a khabar of kana, khabar of kanu. Annahu muftara. Annahu is half of nasab, ha ismuha, and this who can also be taken as Tamir Shan. We have Muftara is Khabar Anna Marfu. So this whole jumla يرون أنه مفترى في محل نسب خبر of كانوا. So because we have the isim of anna and then kanu that is this wawal jama, then we have the khabar of kana. This whole jumla failure will be يرون أنه مفترى will be في محل نسب because it is in the place of the khabar of kanu. It will be taken as في محل نسب khabar of kanu. So Alhamdulillah, after that we have the this um ayah from Surah Hud. So we have faqala. Qala is faili madi, and we have file the mimusad tadbiru huwa, and that is referring back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we have whatever after qala comes will be our maqulul call. So this whole ayah will be our maqulul call for faqala. Alhamdulillah. So the next para is فلم من قطعوا وقامت الحجة عليهم تحداهم بأن يأتوا بسورة من مثله وأخبر أنهم لن يفعلوا فانقطعوا أيضا وقامت الحجة عليهم قال تعالى. So here let's see the detailed Arab for this. Fa is a half of atf, and we have um, then lamma inqata'u. Lamma is a zarf zaman, and it is inqata'u. Inqata is a fi'l madi mabni al fath, and this waw al jama'a is tamim muttasil fi mahalli rafa fa'il. And this waw alif is alif al farika that is telling us that this waw is not the root letter. So we have this falamma inqata'u. Then we have وقامت الحجة عليهم. Waw is harf of atf. قامت is a فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح, and this is an outside doer. This ta is a ta tanis, and it is sakina, but we know that because of itiqal sakinain, the meeting of the two sukuns, we will have this kasra on the top. So ta tanis, and it is because this is huja is the monist word. That is why we have this the female version of kama. So kamatil hujjatu. Hujjatu is a outside word. It's file marfu alamat rafi dama al-zahira ala akhirih. Then we have alayhim jar majrur, and it is mutalik bil fail because if we have the shibu jumla for after the this jumla failure, so we have this mutalik bil fail to count. Then we have تحداهم بأن يأتوا بسورة من مثله. تحدى is فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح, and قدر alif here, and whom is a dami mutasil. تحدى again it challenges, it challenged. Whom is our dami mutasil fi mahali nasab maf'ul bihi. We know that whenever there is the attached pronouns with the fail, they are always the maful of that verb. So we have this maful, and it will be in the state of nasab. So we have this yadu again. It will have the same i'rab like jar majroor, and it is yadu will be our this. Yatu will be our fairly mudari, and that is mansub be and Also, it is Masdar Muawwal, and also it will be fi mahalli jar because of this whole jumla will be in the it is in the place of the jar because of this ba. So bi an it ba harf al jar, and this we know that this is Masdar Muawwal. So this is al Masdariya. And we have this wow, ضمير متصل في محل رفع في محل رفع file, and we know that again this is ألف الفارقة بصورة جار ومجرور again متعلق بالفعل to يعتو because this is the شبه جملة that will be because of this جملة فعلية it will be متعلق to the فعل من مثله جار ومجرور متعلق أيضا also to يعتو. We have أخبر أنهم لن يفعلوا. We have this أخبر. It was told to them. It was informed uh, to them that it is فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح, and we have this أنهم. Then we have it is حرف توكيد والنصب, and هم ضمير متصل في محل نصب اسم of أن. We have this whole لن يفعلوا this حرف نفي. So this will make the next فعل مضارع into its منصوب form. فعل مضارع منصوب بلان and وعلامة نصبه حذف النون because it is from أفعال الخمسة. So we have the علامة for أفعال الخمسة for منصوب state that we drop the noon. So we have this حذف النون for لن يفعل. So واو is ضمير في محل رفع فاعل here, and واو ألف is ألف الفارقة. فانقطعوا أيضا فانقطعوا أيضا. So fa is our حرف فتح, and انقطعوا فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح, and واو is our file. Then we have أيضا is ظرف زمان, and also it is the masdar from ada. So this is أيضا, and it is for because it is going back to this whole um, referring back to this sentence. So it will be for emphasis, you can say. So then we have وقامت الحجة عليهم. Again, we have the same one. وقامت الحجة. Qamat is, we know that this is Tatanis, and it is getting the kasra because of al-ittiqal sakinain, meeting of the two sukuns here. وقامت الحجة. Hujatu is outside doer of the frame. قامت عليهم is أرجع مجرور, and it is متعلق بالفعل to قامت. Then we have قال تالله. قال تالله. قال is قال فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح, and تعالى is again فعل ماضي, and it is on the scale of تفعل, and we have this فاعل ضمير مسدد تقديره هو. And also all this جملة فعلية في محل خبر of we can take it as like whenever we do like Subhanallah, the Arab for Subhanallah and like these. So for the just like that, Qala Ta'ala, we always have this Arab for Ta'ala. So this is جملة فعلية في محل خبر لمبتدأ محذوف تقديره الله, and that is Allah Ta'ala قال. So this is the era for قال Ta'ala, just like we have a particular era for Subhanallah. So we have the era for قال Ta'ala always like this. We have then almost we are in the at the end of the page. This is the second last paragraph. وأكد تحدي بقوله وأكد تحدي. Now here أكد is a فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح, and التحدي it is مفعول به. So it challenged how it emphasized how by challenging and saying بقوله. So we have this مفعول به أول منصوب علامة نسبه الفتحة الظاهرة. So we have this fatha on the ya because it is now مفعول to this fail akada. We have بقولي jar majrur fragment, and also we have بقولي he is ضمير متصل في محل جر بالإضافة. So we have then دعا القرآن العرب, the last line of the page, إلى أن يأتوا بسورة من مثله ويشمل هذا التحدي. We have the فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح also because here it is مقدرة على الألف لتعذر because this is the like you can say um, impossible to like it's difficult to pronounce. So well file is here Quran, going back to Quran, and Quran file مرفوع علامة رفعه الضمة الظاهرة على آخره العرب عربة, and it is a مفعول به منصوب علامة نسبية الفتحة الظاهرة على آخره. Then we have إلى أن ياتوا إلى, and that's the إلى is a half of jar. And yatu again the same Arab will follow that. This is the Mazhar Mawal. We have this and Masdariya. We have this فعل مضارع منصوب and بأن and علامة نصبه this dropping of the note حذف النون لأنه من الأفعال الخمسة. Then we have واو is our file, and we have this jar majroor bisuratin mimithlihi. Again, this is jar majroor. We have this again jar majroor, and also mudaf ilayh. We have this harf of atf, and then we have يشمل فعل مضارع مرفوع علامة رفعه الضمة الظاهرة وفاعل here هذا اسم إشارة مبني في محل رفع فاعل يشمل, and here added is and what is added here هذا تحدي, this challenge. So this هذا, we know that this is مبني, but it will because it is in the place of the file it will be في محل رفع فاعل, and تحدي مفعول به منصوب علامة نصبه الفتحة الظاهرة. So this is Alhamdulillah the era for the first page. Inshallah, we'll continue with the next page in the next session. If you have any questions, if there is any difficulty, and even if there are mistakes, please you can mention that, inshallah. So inshallah, together we are going to correct that. So barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.